Yeah.
Anyway, Texas Tech,
yeah.
they're not trash. 8 offense coming back, 6 on defense coming back.
14 starters. That's good.
8-5 last year, finished number 23 in the top 25 rankings. And the TaxAct Bowl was their finish for the season. 42-25 win over Ole Miss.
Wow. That's impressive.
It is.
I did not realize that.
Number 7 draft pick, Tyree Wilson, is very wise in his gameplay and his experience, which is key. But with 8 coming back, seniors, they're all seniors too.
That's a lot of experience.
How good is that going to be? Okay, I think so.
8-5 or 14 starters coming back is a good recipe. I mean,
6 on defense.
Yeah, 8 on offense, right?
Miles Cole will fill in for the Tyree in his spot. Stephen Linton will be the edge rusher to keep your eye on. Steve, Linton, Steve Linton. Sticking to defense for Texas Tech, C.J. Baskerville.
The names are easier tonight. I have noticed that.
I've had to work on it. I had to practice. When I go to the bathroom, I sit there on the
Baskerville.
John Basker, not Basker. He's from San Diego State, from the running wild Aztecs of the land of Marshall Faulk. He had a huge spring game. Very noticed by the coaches, the staff, the other players were praising him. I went back watched the videos on their spring and kept eye on him. This guy's a playmaker, big time football player. Offensively, Tyler Schroot, Shough. Tyler Schrout.
True. I think you got it. How you spell it again?
Shough. It's like through, but with an S. It'll be Shrew.
Shrew, something like that.
And then Burhan Morton is the other quarterback in spot.
Burhan?
Behren.
I don't even know. You're saying it right. That's just
I've been sitting on the John. I've been practicing these pronunciations.
No, I mean, it's just an odd name.
Why not get them? I didn't hear one Burhan. I didn't hear one Burhan.
Let's see what I got here.
I got Baskerville.
Lawrence Arnold. That's the name I got.
Tyree Wilson, of course, he's going to be missed. He was number 7 overall draft pick.
Yes.
I'll say that again.
Yes.
Well, this Miles Cole is going to be check mark.
He's going to be the next big. Tyree Wilson, I'm assuming, was a big part of why they were 8-5.
Mm-hmm. Let's look at this beautiful bean footage over here.
Let's see what kind of schedule these jokers got.
Wyoming.
All right, and that's a win.
That'll be starting September the 2nd. Then they will be at home versus the Oregon Ducks the September the 9th. That'll be a loss.
Be a good game. It should be.
It will be.
That is a big early season matchup that people
Bama and Texas, don't they play that week?
Don't think nothing about, probably.
Yeah, Bama and Texas play that week too.
Wow, Oregon and
7:00 Eastern time. It'll be on Fox. Texas Tech and Oregon.
Wow. Hey, that's early. I'm serious. A lot of people don't think it. That's an early big game.
Yeah.
That is an early big game.
FSU and LSU. That's a big game.
Oh my gosh.
And
nobody's talking about that.
There's another game I saw too. A&M plays.
Got a big matchup early.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that.
Miami?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, we're talking about early. We're gonna start. You better fill out who's gonna make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Week 4 is Florida State and Clemson.
No, I know. That's amazing.
All right, back to Texas Tech here. Tarleton State Texans will be at Lubbock at home there.
I think 2-1.
Then they will travel to West Virginia Mountaineers.
3-1.
They will be at home in Lubbock versus the Houston Cougars.
4-1.
At Baylor, at Waco.
That could be a catch game.
Could be, because they're going to come in 4-0. I think they probably win. Well, they're not going to beat Oregon.
Baylor's not going to be bad. But
I don't know. It's at home.
It's at Kansas State. I mean, it's at Texas Tech.
The Oregon game, yeah.
Oh, the Oregon game.
What'd you say on that one?
Oh, I'm saying Oregon. Oregon's
really?
loaded.
I think so, too.
I mean, they got everything back.
So they'll be
But
3.
it'll be a good game.
They'll be 3-1 going to play. 4-1 going to play at Baylor.
The catch game. I think they lose it.
Okay. Then they'll be Kansas State.
Mm-hmm.
Then they go to BYU October the 21st, getting ready for the
6-2.
toughest man on the schedule. Halloween weekend, Texas Tech will be playing by.
Oh my God.
Idle's tough.
6-3.
They're out. No playoffs. No bowl games. Watch out, Snots. TCU Horned Frogs, November the 2nd. Be a Thursday night game.
Say they win that.
Fox Sports 1 guys on your FM dial. That's 7 o'clock Eastern time. TCU Horned Frogs show up to Lubbock to play Texas.
They lost a lot, right?
Yes, they lost.
I'm going to have them 7-2.
They go to Kansas State. Your boys over here with the white helmets and the blue Jayhawk.
Win that one.
At Kansas State, November 11th. November 18th, they will be at home versus UCF.
9-2.
And then they will be at Sarkland to finish up their regular season at Austin, Texas. Be at 6:30 Central Time, ABC. Longhorns will match up with the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
I'm going to pick them to lose that. I got them going 9-3. Is that a stretch? They went 8-5 last year and got 14 starters back. Do you think they go 9-3?
Let's look at last year. Some scores. I need to see some scores here. Let's see.
That bunch can go 10-2.
Legitimate games. We're going to skip Murray State. They went to overtime with Houston last year.
Yeah.
Played a close game with North Carolina State.
They lost, right?
They beat Texas in overtime, 37-34.
I don't think that'll happen again because it's at Texas.
But they went on a skid there. They lost to K-State. They lost to Oakley State.
I don't think they do that this year.
Not really close games. They went off, come back after the idle, and beat West Virginia 48-10. And they beat Baylor bad. And they beat they lost to Baylor bad, and they lost to TCU in a 10-point, 34-24 game at Fort Worth, playing TCU at home. Then they come home to play Jayhawks. They won 43-28.
They won their last 4.
And of course, they beat Ole Miss, I'd mentioned in the ball game, 42-25.
I think they can go 9-3, man. I think they can go 10-2. That's at absolute best.
1, 2,
but
see.
reality, I'm going to go with 8-4.
Let's see here. All right, I'm going to give them 1 win. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You got them 9-3 too, didn't
Yeah.
you? All right, so me and Big Matt have them 9-3 at worst, 8-4.
The only deal, if the game being at Texas, that last game, are they going to be fired up? Can they beat?
I don't think so.
Can they beat Texas? Or Texas and Oregon's their in-way games. Or do they fool around and fiddle fart and have UCF at home? UCF sneaks up on them.
But that's the only thing. That's what's so hard to pick these records, is because somebody that we don't think is going to play them good is going to come in there and either beat them or nearly beat them. Well, somebody.
And they play Kansas at Jayhawks.
Yeah.
It may be that one.
It could be. It could be. I got them at 9-4. Here's what I got: 9-3, 8-4, that range, 10-2. I mean, we don't have to pick an exact record. I don't think they do go better than 10-2, no matter what. Do you?
No, if they win 8 games, I'll say check.
Okay.
And that's slipping up on.
Is there any way they go 7-5 in the same record as last year? I don't think so. They got to be because they went 8-5. I mean, they went 7-5 in the regular season last year. I think they improved on that.
Well, they may be giving up a few points, but with 8 guys back on offense, you figure they're going to be able to score some points.
I would think so. Yeah.
They got a good receiving quarterback. Up front lineman's not bad. Yeah.
I'm just, you know what? And yes, it is to validate us.
What if they fool around and beat
what
Oregon?
We do. It's going to be a big time matchup.
Week 2.
Yeah, I'm just anxious to see how we do on all these picks this year.
I'll forget about them. I'm glad you got them wrote down.